What is up, YouTube? Your Soul Cycles. And you know, sometimes you're on OfferUp and you just see random stuff. You're like, all right, whatever, pass. Sometimes you have to get off your ass at 9:30 at night and go pick up a bike, because you know I won't be there in the morning. That's what happened to me. The other day I was on OfferUp, just something looked interesting, so I hit him up, and yeah, I got my hands on a Klein Mantra Comp. Like, tell my wife, babe, I'll be back. She's like, where are you going? I'm gonna go pick up a bike. Now, mind you, that's my garage. A bike barely fits in there. But that's a Klein. That's a Klein. Yeah, I'm picking that up. I'm picking that up. Everything works. Gears work. Everything works. All I'm gonna do is a quick wash and change this tube because it's flat, and that's it. It does have grips, but the grips are a little bit too thick, and I don't like how that shifts. Like, oh, there you go. Okay, so this is loose, so I'm gonna tighten that up, and hopefully it fixes the problem where it has to, like, see how like it hits. But anyways, let's go ahead and do a walkthrough on this bad boy right here, because I'm excited. All right, so I went ahead and washed her and changed the seat and put some different grips on her. So we're gonna go ahead and do a walkthrough on her and see how she is. Once again, this is a Klein Mantra Comp, and even though she's not the fancy koi color, which has like two different colors on this particular, the yellow on this thing, like, just it pops like instant, just boom. My neighbor just got home. So yellow glitter. I mean, this thing has so much glitter in the paint that I don't know if it's even coming through. But if you ever see one of these in person, you know what I'm talking about. It's just like tons of glitter. So here's the bottom triangle. Is the Mantra Comp. And then we're going to go ahead and go to the crank, which looks to be a Super Sugino triple 1, 2, 3, and regular VP pedals. I'm surprised they didn't go with Shimano, but I mean, Sugino's not something to laugh at either. They make really good quality parts, so I'm not surprised to see Sagino. I'm surprised not to see a Shimano STX, and you'll see why in a little bit. So here we go. It's a Shimano STX front derailleur with a regular. I might change the chain actually, but it looks. I mean, the guy, dude, like this thing just was dusty. It wasn't even dirty. It was just like dusty. So it has a regular IG chain, not Instagram, but IG. Still has the original Klein chain protector. I don't know if that's coming through or not. And then it has the STX RC rear derailleur with looks to be like a medium cage, or back in the days it was considered a long cage. And that is to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's an 8-speed cassette with a Parallax STX RC rear hub, and I want to say it's a Mustang rear wheel, but that's just a guess. It's double wall with the eyelids, so it's a really good rim, especially for back in the days. And that is wrapped with a Carrera LT 26x195 Neo series tire, semi-aggressive pattern, semi-decent shape on the wheel. On the tire, it still has pretty good thread, so I'm going to go ahead and leave the tires. Once again, the tube is a Presta, not a Schrader, so I don't have a 26-inch Schrader. I have 700s and I have 26-inch Schraders, but I don't have 26-inch Pestas, so I cannot change this tube right now. I gotta go to the shop and buy one. It's got Shimano V brakes, no other name but Shimano. So I thought it would, once again, STX, I thought it would have the whole system, but it doesn't, which is fine. So it's just got Shimano V brakes. It's got a Fox rear shocks. See the little shocks right there. Could I see the name? I can't tell. I can't tell from this angle. And let me see if I turn this. But okay, so it's a Fox Vanilla. That's what it is. It's a Fox Vanilla. Entry level, nothing fancy. Fox. It's still a Fox shock though. But I mean, these are easily replaceable. I've seen people put air shocks on them, so that could be done. It's got the Bontrager seat posts, which, you know, Bontrager and Klein were both bought by Trek, so nothing of surprise there. I put this concept seat on it just to give it a little bit more race feel. It's still kind of comfortable, but not as complete comfort as the seat it had. It's got these, I really like these bars. They look like, they're high rise, but they look like BMX bars because of that little top bar, and they are crowbar comps. Once again, Bontrager crowbar comps. Going with the Trek house, you know, whatever they have in house, and boom, there it is. Oh, and this bike was bought at Montrose Bike Shop. I think it's a 90, like late 90s. Want to say this is. Shifters. It's got Shimano 8-speed trigger shifters. I had to put these cheaper grips on it. They are cheaper grips, but now, like, look how close that shifter gets. And the other grips were completely over here, so it would actually hit the shifter before it would actually hit gear. So just going ahead and leave that there. It's got the same for the front and the back. It's got the Serve Wave Action Shimano levers, which are cool. I like this. I don't know what that does. If you know what this does, go ahead and tell me. And yep, there you go. But I like the design. They look a little bit more beefier than the regular ones. That World Force headset is, you know, that's pretty cool. I like that too. I like the little details that they put in it. As you can tell, the headset cover is broken, and I will be replacing the headset, so, you know, like, back off on that. and she will get new headset and then new grease. Obviously she will get new grease on this particular one. The forks are Answer Pro cartridge system, and they are Montitor. I'm sure I'm saying that wrong, but these are the Answer Pros. Shocks, V brakes are the same. Excuse me, Shimano V brakes. And like the wheel, I want to say this is not the original wheel because it doesn't have anything on besides the spider. It doesn't have any it has a spider. Great. It doesn't have any labeling. And the wheel is, what is the wheel? The wheel is a XC260 double ball rim, but it does not have the eyelids like the back one does. And this one's a different shape. Like this one's, the rim itself is a different shape. But what's cool is that it still comes with the Cavalier LT tire. So they changed the wheel before they changed the tire from what it looks like. And that's it, guys. That's my full walkthrough on my Klein Mantra. So these bikes were known for throwing you over the handlebars with the geometry, so I'm glad that they addressed that and got a smaller stem with wider bars. I'm glad they did that before me, because I was gonna do the same thing, but they already had done that. And what would you guys do with this particular bike? Like, I'm gonna fix and ride it. Would you guys fix and ride it, or would you guys just fix and go around town? Like, I plan on doing some actual single track or some mountain biking with this one, and something light, nothing too aggressive, and just see where that gets me. So for right now, she's all done. Go to the bike shop, get a tube, and then put her up for sale. Also, the reason I didn't do a complete cleanup on her, like take off everything, and it didn't need it, guys. Like, the bike was just sitting for a while, but it didn't need a complete teardown. It was just dusty and had a little bit of dirt on it, but it didn't need a complete teardown, so that's why I didn't do it. That's why I did the light cleanup like I did. So for now, you know, Garso Cycles out.